Attention everybody, this is the captain speaking and welcome to my channel, The New Traveling Critic. I'm your host Kapitan Kounoupis and tonight you're finding me again as promised at the Theatro της Ημέρας, the theater of the day in Ambelokipi, where we watched the play Από Xenotopo from a foreign land, written and directed by Sofia Koukoula, a story that has also autobiographic elements. And Sofia is the first one that I'm going to be interviewing. Those of you who are familiar with her previous channel know her, and I know you love her. So I'm going to start with her, and she asked me to speak in Greek, so she's going to speak in Greek, and I'm going to be translating. So I'm going to let her say whatever she wants about that play, and then I'm going to be translating. Sofia, ο λόγος είναι δικός σου. The word is yours.
Η παράσταση μιλάει, όπως είπες, για τους πρόσφυγες. Πρόσφυγες δεν είναι μόνο οι άνθρωποι που φεύγουν από έναν τόπο, είναι και αυτοί.
Okay.
Αλλά πρόσφυγες, αυτό που θέλω να δώσω σε αυτό το έργο είναι ότι πρόσφυγες είμαστε όλοι μέχρι να βρούμε το σπίτι.
Οι πρόσφυγες είναι?
Είναι όλοι, είμαστε όλοι μέχρι να βρούμε αυτό που θεωρούμε ότι είναι το σπίτι μας. Αυτή είναι η κεντρική ιδέα για μένα του έργου.
So the story is about immigrants. And she said that immigrants are people who are leaving from one place to another, but essentially we are all immigrants until we find the place that we belong to.
Αυτά, ο λόγος να είναι τώρα στα παιδιά, στους ηθοποιούς, που μερικοί από αυτούς είχαν πρώτη επαφή με τη σκηνή. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ που ήρθες.
Okay, she thanked me for coming here, and I'm going to be interviewing each of the actors now. Some of them are new, some of them are people that we have been interviewing before on our previous channel. And my next guest is Dimitra. Your last name? Sita. Dimitra Sita. You're a new member.
Ναι, είμαι νέα εδώ στην ομάδα. Είναι πολύ λίγους μήνες. Ήταν η πρώτη μου παράσταση. Ήταν μια πολύ ωραία εμπειρία. Όπως είπε και η Σοφία, ήταν μια παράσταση μνήμης.
Μια παράσταση μνήμης.
Που μιλάει όμως πάρα πολύ και για το σήμερα.
Okay.
Και μπορώ να πω ότι είμαι ενθουσιασμένη.
Ότι είσαι?
Ενθουσιασμένη. Ο δικός μου ρόλος ήταν μιας Αθηναίας, όχι μιας Μυθινιάς. Και το πώς...
Να το συνοψίσω λίγο μέχρι στιγμής αυτό που είπε. So what she said is that she is a new member here at the theater. It is her first, είναι ο πρώτος ρόλος, είπες έτσι?
Ο πρώτος μου ρόλος.
So it's her first role. And she is excited about having participated. And her role was about an Athenian woman. I have to say, I need to recapture a little bit what the story was about. It's actually about immigrants from Smyrna, from Izmir, who are trying to find a new place. And basically, the story has also, the story of Sophia's own grandparents and great-grandparents. And so Dimitra is playing Anthula, who is είσαι η κόρη, έτσι, της Παγώνας, η Ανιψιά. Ανιψιά. So she is the niece of Pagona, who is the new neighbor of the grandmother of the family. Okay.
Ο δικός μου ρόλος λοιπόν έδωσε μια ευχάριστη νότα στην παράσταση και στην ουσία θέλαμε να δείξουμε το πώς αντιμετώπιζαν και οι Αθηναίοι τους Μυρνιούς όταν ήρθαν στην Ελλάδα.
So she says that she wanted to give a comedic note to the whole performance because her role was to show how Athenians actually were welcoming the people who came from Smyrna. Okay. Από ό,τι θυμάμαι εσύ είσαι παλιά, έτσι, είσαι παλιό μέλος.
Όχι. Είμαι νέο μέλος και εγώ.
Ναι, αλλά έπαιξες στον πειρασμό όμως. Όχι. Όχι. Οκ, συγγνώμη. Λοιπόν, ωραία, το όνομά σου.
Λοιπόν, και εγώ είμαι η Ευαγγελία.
Είσαι?
Η Ευαγγελία.
Ευαγγελία. Επίθετο?
Σίτα.
Σίτα.
Είμαστε αδερφές.
Είσαστε αδερφές. Okay. Λοιπόν, the Ευαγγελία is the sister of Dimitra, for whom I just had been taking an interview. And Evangelia had been playing, how shall I put it now, politically correct way, a woman who is actually being paid for giving gentleman pleasure. Λοιπόν, και, αν θες να συνεχίσεις.
Ναι, θέλαμε να δείξουμε ουσιαστικά όλη αυτή τη φτώχεια και τις κακουχίες που αντιμετώπισαν.
Όλη αυτή?
Τη φτώχεια και τις κακουχίες που αντιμετώπισαν ερχόμενοι πρόσφυγες στην Ελλάδα. ότι παρόλα αυτά προσπάθησαν να ζήσουν με όλα τα μέσα και
Προσπάθησαν να ζήσουν
με όλα τα μέσα, με όλους τους τρόπους και κατάφεραν να έχουν τελικά μια όμορφη ζωή.
Okay, so she wanted to show how the poor people, actually the immigrants, were living, and the poor, that they were coming from Smyrna, and that they did manage to get to live after all. Okay, my next guess, in English or in Greek?
It's up to you.
Sorry?
It's up to you.
Τι προτιμάτε, στα ελληνικά ή στα αγγλικά? Sorry?
Αγγλικά, πάμε στα αγγλικά.
Στα αγγλικά. Okay, your name, sir?
Σταμάτιος.
Τομάς?
Σταμάτιος. Σταμάτης.
Σταμάτης. Το μικρό?
Πρίφτης.
Το επίθετο πώς?
Πρίφτης.
Πρίστης.
Πρίφτης.
Πρίφτης. Okay.
Ναι.
Πρίφτης. Σταμάτης Πρίφτης. Και εσύ είσαι καινούριος, έτσι?
Καινούριος, ναι.
Καινούριος. Okay, he is new too. Και τώρα θύμισε μου λιγάκι γιατί ήσασταν πολλοί. Your role was?
The role, one of the cousins of the main characters.
Okay, you were the cousin of Alexandros, right? Yeah,
Exactly,
okay.
Yeah.
And
Putting everybody together under the same roof in one tent.
yeah.
We managed to touch a subject which is very delicate, very difficult. 100 years ago, the refugees coming from Smyrna to Athens, over 1 million people, and we tried to depict the daily life, the daily routine of those people.
I realized that, but your particular role, I wanted to. So I remember your role was relatively short. Oh no, you were the one who got married to.
Got married,
right? Okay, you were the one who got married to the.
Exactly.
Yes.
To the lady giving pleasure to other men.
To the
money.
pleasure-giving lady.
Exactly.
So, yes. So that was a very interesting performance of yours, and he was actually a very kind, a very generous role, to be honest, because he had the cousin had a very Yangos, right?
Yangos, exactly.
He had actually a very gentle and very kind character, and that was actually a beautiful part of that.
Actually,
okay.
Yangos used to be a rich man. And after
you were right. You were actually making watches and everything, and then you decided to go to make shoes, and then your cousin Alexandros said, "What are you doing there? Why?" Okay, I remember that now. Okay, let's go to the other actors. Okay, this is the youngest. This is the youngest one. This is where the whole story begins, because this guy, your name, sir?
Giorgos Logiadis.
Giorgos Logiadis. You are new, right?
Sorry?
You are new in the group.
I can't hear you, sorry.
Είσαι καινούριος, λέω.
No, I'm an old one.
Πώς?
I'm an older member.
You're an older member?
Yeah.
How come I haven't seen you play, or did I see you play somewhere else? Δεν είχες παίξει στον πειρασμό Πάνος και δεν είχες παίξει ούτε στην Έλληνα Άρτη.
I took actually a gap year from the team.
Πώς?
Δεν ήμουν για ένα χρόνο στην ομάδα, ήμουν πριν 2 χρόνια και τώρα ξαναγύρισα.
Okay, he didn't play in the previous plays that we saw, Ellen Atkins, which we saw with the previous channel. He wasn't also at the presentation, but he's an older member. He has been playing in plays before that I haven't been seeing. So anyway, he has been playing Andreas, who is one of the two people who are actually trying to make photographs in order to για να θυμηθείτε τα παλιά της Λίβη, έτσι, in order to.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So, in order to remember the old story of Livy, who is actually the descendant of all those people you have seen just before here, and yeah, how was the experience?
It was actually really interesting, really youthful in a sense.
Yeah, you were youthful. Actually, it wasn't. So I think it was one of the easy roles, right? Because it's contemporary.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Especially the clothing.
Sorry?
Especially the clothing. It was
Yeah, okay. So let's go and watch the other ones.